Support for today's show comes from Jobscan. Jobscan is a site that's going to take a look at your resume and you're going to copy and paste the job description into another field. It's going to make a comparison and give you a sense of how your resume matches up and makes recommendations for how to fix it. Again, use the link in the show notes. You'll get better results on each resume submission you make. And with that, we'll be back in one moment. Job Search Advice Radio, episode 2169. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome to Tuesday morning. I know it's Tuesday. As I said it last Thursday and Friday, I believe, I wasn't going to do a show on Monday of this week following 4th of July. I was going to treat it as a holiday, give myself a little bit of a long weekend. After all, I put in a lot of effort to not only creating this show, but Job Search TV and doing my coaching and writing a book. And I've got a new project I'm starting to work on as well. And it's just a lot to do. So I decided to give myself a 3-day weekend for the holiday. And I'm back today. And I've got a question from someone. Why is it that juniors that are hired into senior roles, and they're not qualified to do senior work? Hope you find my answer helpful. I know it's not directly a job search thing, but it is about why they make offers at certain levels and how it affects seniors. And we'll be back in just one moment. Support for today's show comes from Skillshare.com. Now, Skillshare is a site where they have thousands of courses and lots of course instructors to help you not just simply professionally, but personally as well. I know I have a number of my classes there, and it's one price per month, and it's unlimited access to content. And they give you a 7-day free trial. So you can take all of my classes that way. And if you decide not to renew, okay, you decided not to renew. I'm fine with that. But I'm just simply saying it's a place where you can learn and grow and not have to worry about spending hundreds of dollars for courses like so many instructors make you do. Again, use the link in the show notes, get a 7-day free trial. It will make a difference in your job search and so much more. And we'll be back in just one moment. A big problem in tech recruiting is labeling roles as senior when they're clearly junior jobs. Any idea why they do that? Yeah, I do. And there are many reasons. One of which is it makes people feel good to be called a senior when they aren't. And it's also a way to pay less experienced people more money without having to pay real seniors more. There's also the creation of a salary compression where seniors feel pressured to take less. But the real thing is about making juniors feel good by being called seniors. I know it's dumb because the reality is juniors can't do the work of seniors. But employers look at it from the standpoint of, hey, we're getting someone for less money in this job title, and it just works for us that way. So that's the primary reason. And there are a couple of secondary ones. Like, for example, if you're a senior and you have juniors reporting to you, well, actually, let me back up for a second. If you're a junior and you get a senior title, you're able to get paid more. An employer is able to slot you into that range, even though you may not be qualified for the work. And they don't have to get approval to change the slot range for a junior to increase the numbers, because that would cause them to need to increase the numbers for seniors. So they just pay you the money any way you want, and it makes it easier for them. And for a senior, like I said, there's a certain pressure. Everyone is topped at the same amount. And thus, it's a way that they can hold the line and bring people in. And frankly, it creates turnover because someone else will pay the senior more. And frankly, that firm doesn't care. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here are a few things I can do to help you with your job search beyond simply being your coach. First of all, I've got a new book out called The Right Answers to Tough Interview Questions. It is like a cookbook with answers to tons of interview questions that you're going to be asked on interviews. And if you pair it up with my other new book, The Ultimate Job Interview Framework, they are a terrific pair of books to help you with interviewing. In addition, I have a new service where you can practice mock interviews. If you go to thebiggameHunter.us/mock, I've got a service there, very inexpensive, like $99, where we have mock interviews set up. I'm going to be adding more to it very soon, but you can record your answers to them, and then I can critique them and help you perform better on them. You probably have noticed my show notes are pretty thorough with products and services that can help you with your search. And connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/in/thebiggamehunter. Lastly, my website has a ton of great information. That's thebiggamehunter.us. Now, if you're not ready to go there and go through the blog, put the address in your phone, thebiggamehunter.us, Jeff Altman. So this way, when you're ready to go, you have a way of getting back to my website. Hope you have a terrific day, and most importantly, be great!